Back for some more quesadilla too. Last time we left off, we went beating a bunch of people up and helped Miller with his little document problem. And I'll continue down that quest route. And then we'll maybe do this, and then maybe Simeon. We'll see. We'll need to speak to that peasant at the grocer's. We'll see if we can, no, because we didn't turn in the cabbage guy. So, who knows. Maybe we can tell him it won't be an issue anymore. Maybe. What's in here? What's in here, eh? Nothing I want to steal. Yo, Bonnie.
That mug the slutty girl greengrocer has. My word. What a beauty.
You see? Don't know about that.
I'd go back for him in a heartbeat.
I wouldn't go back there if I was you. You know why?
Alright, what's going on?
Take care.
God be with you.
Greetings.
Why do you work for the miller?
Well, how can I put it? Anywhere else, they'd have kicked me out by now. The miller's the last person who'd still give me a job. He says every idiot is of some use at least.
And you see that as a compliment?
I see a coin in my hand every week. That's all I care about.
What did you do before you started working for the miller?
A bit of this, a bit of that. When I was still a boy, I stirred lye at a tannery, and then I slaved away at a dye house. But since I came to the town, it's been, well, let's say not exactly honest work. But that's what I'm best at, see?
What do you think of Crazel?
Is this some kind of test or what?
No.
I can think
course
what
not.
I want, and I keep my opinion to myself. And you ought to do the same.
Smart man.
Long time no see, eh?
Crazel gave you another job.
Yeah. I proved myself to him last time, so why not continue our collaboration?
Did you come here to make fun of me? Just like Bonnie? As soon as she showed up, she gave me hell over that manuscript.
No, not at all. I just need to find out something only you would know. So, Zinek, have you any experience with saltpeter?
I believe it's all the
I
time.
never want to see that shit again. I still have the taste of it in my mouth. And Bonnie and me was taking turns tasting it.
Weren't you afraid a dead soul would enter you through it?
What? What are you babbling about?
Dead souls pass time in niter crystals, don't they? That's why the miller is looking for them. To bring the golem to life.
You fool! We're looking for saltpeter to sell to butchers for salting meat. There's good coin in it.
Well, the miller told me something different.
You can't believe everything he says. A golem in the mill. He's yanking your pizzle.
You're all just trying to confuse me.
Crazel's a good teacher. You know how it is.
Man, I really thought we'd see a
What can
golem.
you tell me about Bonnie?
Well...
It's so sad.
You mean Cheeks or Jezebel?
Are those nicknames?
Dunger, Snowdrop, Vixen... We always come up with the stupidest names, and nobody sees through them anyway. Bonnie's been here the longest, and has the most experience. I'm surprised she still puts up with Crazel and his mad notions. And I think she likes animals more than people. When I try to
What's wrong
talk
with
to her
that?
about work or weather, she gets bored.
Well, no wonder she gets bored with those topics of conversation.
What sort of place is this?
Our secret place, where we can quietly plot sneaky plans for our beloved Miller.
Behind that boarded up door? What's inside that cliff?
You know, storage, rubbish, rats, filth. Look, I know Bonnie ordered me to clean up in there. Thanks to you, I'm sure the movement of goods will start again soon. So it'd probably be good to have some order around here. I just haven't got round to it yet.
Huh.
Zinek, I have a few questions about the saltpeter pit we're looking for.
So now you need me, eh?
Yeah. Oh, we already done it. Never mind.
Farewell, good sir.
Yo, Bonnie.
Good afternoon.
I'm Henry, Miller
With the
of
saltpeter
Crazel's new
pit.
apprentice. He sent me to search for a niter pit. and said you might be able to help me with that.
Of course I will. I'm Bonnie. Nice to meet you.
Bonnie? It's not a name I hear often.
It's not the name I was baptized with. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name. That's why we use nicknames. What should we call you?
W Witcher reference. What was Geralt's thing? The Butcher of... I can't remember what it was called. Both of these are Witcher references.
The Butcher of Vranik.
Well, that's not very creative. You know what? I'll come up with a nickname for you myself when I get to know you better. Did you bring me something from the mill?
Actually, Crazel said you'd appreciate some herbs.
He's right there. Do you have some for me?
I've got something here.
Oh. There you go.
My word, that's exactly what I need. The ingredients for the magic ritual.
What kind of magic ritual?
The kind where Zenek finally gets some sense into his head and stops making stupid beginner's mistakes. Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos would never have happened to me. Not me.
Uh-huh,
While
sure.
we're on the subject of rituals, did Crazel tell you about the golem?
He did.
And what do you think of it?
I'm curious to see what a golem made of flour will look like. But I'm mostly curious to see if Crazel will really be able to breathe life into it with the help of saltpeter.
I'm more worried that as soon as it comes to life, it'll slay us all with one blow. So
It's not going to come
if
to
by some
life.
chance it looks like something's going wrong, you won't see my heels for dust. And I suggest you do the same. But
No, I'll
that's enough
fight
of
it
that.
and I'll win.
We're not going to stand here talking about flower golems when we've barely just met. I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. Get to know you a bit. But if you're in a hurry to find Crazel's saltpeter, I won't keep you.
No, I'll stay for a bit.
No. I have plenty
I
of
like
time.
my speech XP.
But where to start?
You know what? I'll start. When they caught Zenek in Troskovitz, I was scared out of my mind that they'd catch me and clap me in the stocks. I had to hide out here for a while, so I haven't had anyone to talk to. Life in the lair isn't all fun and games. Zenek and all the other mill knuckleheads were never worth much as company. So I'm glad the miller's finally found a normal hand for once. You've got a beautiful dog. What's his name?
Mutt.
What a cute fella. How did you find each other?
He belonged to this girl I knew, Teresa. She saved my life in my hometown, Skalitz. And I went to bury my parents.
Well, I'll be... That's what I call an interesting past.
I'm not going to
I
lie,
used
so we
to
found
have
him
a
at Den
dog,
of
but
Wolves.
I don't anymore.
He died.
He started getting these lumps all over his body. He stopped eating. Just slept all the time. And then... Well, what's done is done. And
Unfortunate.
what about you? What kind of family are you from? Also, thieves?
Family of knights. No. Educators.
It's not important where I come from, but where I belong. And I belong to the family of scholars. I seek out the company of clever people who have something to say. Our mission is to spread learning in this world.
You must be pretty excited about old Crazel's learned ramblings, then. What do you think of the old miller, anyway?
It seems mystical.
He seems awfully mystical. He has lots of experience, like as if he's lived for hundreds of years.
It's his beard that does that. Don't let it fool you.
No, he's a vampire,
Thanks for
I can
talking
tell.
to me. It really is good to have someone to pour my heart out to. But now, about that saltpeter. Before you came, and before Zenek fucked up with the manuscript, we collected saltpeter all over the place, mainly in sties. It has to be scraped from the walls. Horrible work, time-consuming and annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few chests, just in case. You know. Anyhow,
course.
now all the sties in the region are scraped clean and we're sitting pretty on a nice barrel of saltpeter.
Barrel is quite a lot.
For the whole Trotsky region, aye. Unfortunately, Krazel said we need at least 6 times as much.
That's crazy.
6 times. Will one saltpeter pit be enough?
I reckon so. There should be as much as Krazel needs for his masterwork. If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms. Do you have any idea?
No. I don't know what stat this is, but I'm gonna try it.
Certainly. You take a damp wall, like in a sty, you let the water evaporate from it, and you get this salty bloom.
That's right. But like I told you, all the sty walls in the region are scraped clean and we can't wait. Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting. It can be shit or carcasses. Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a mass grave. The best natural saltpeter maker.
Krazel said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. I get it that it's left over from dead bodies, but how do you get it from shit?
God's mysterious ways. You know how it is.
And he also wanted me to taste it. That's nonsense, though, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or some other shit. It feels kind of cold on the tongue.
Jesus. And you know where to look for such a pit full of carcasses, do you?
Not exactly, but I have an idea. Times are evil and there's plenty of corpses. A person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even know he's got a a saltpeter mine.
A knacker, I know where one of those is.
You mean a knacker?
Exactly. And the one we have here in the region is also the gravedigger.
Ah, the gravedigger Ignatius. I've already met him. He lives outside Troskowitz in the direction of Apollonia, right?
Aye, that's him.
So I'm in for a walk to the cemetery.
Seems like it. Too bad you couldn't have walked around the county with us before. It was fun. And pretty useful experience. I learned a lot during that time, and I won't keep it to myself. I'd be happy
teach
to
me
teach
stuff.
you something, if you want.
I'll keep that in mind.
That old gravedigger will be suspicious, so I'd bring him some kind of offering. He's always dragging those carcasses, so I'm sure he'd appreciate a slab of fresh meat from Troskowitz butcher.
Good idea.
Very well.
He lives
I'll
a
grab
short way from the
cut then.
cemetery, so at least the meat won't go bad on the way. Lots of luck, the butcher of Vranyik.
Oh, there's a shit ton of dialogue here, but we'll get through
Why
it.
do you work for the miller?
Because he pays well, and don't care how much coin I make on the side.
You mean by stealing?
And he doesn't ask any stupid questions.
My bad.
What did you do before?
I got by any way I could. Believe it or not, I started in a convent.
You? A nun? Well, why not? I was in the cloisters myself for a while.
Oh well, different people have different fates. But we all ended up here anyway, in the armpit of the world.
What do you think?
What do you think about Krazel?
You're another one of those that don't know if they should love him or hate him, eh? Krazel is his own man. Once you learn to get along with him, you can't help but admire him a bit.
I
But
see.
sometimes, he's unbearable as soon as he opens his mouth.
But the job.
What do you
Oh,
know about
shit.
the Troskowitz gravedigger?
He's a pretty tough old bird. He follows the rule, I'll treat you the way you treat me. And he appreciates when a fella's direct and open. But I probably wouldn't tell him everything about us.
No,
So-
probably not.
Bonnie, the most honest girl I know, sent me. I'd like to see some dead animals as models for painting a church fresco. A scene from the apocalypse.
That might be a bit much. But you learn fast.
How was the saltpeter collection and tasting again? Sounds pretty disgusting.
It wasn't so bad. Xena kept whining about it, but being a saltpeter collector, it has its benefits. When you go
Oh, yeah?
and clean someone's sty, they don't pay much attention to you and leave their purses and chests unattended. We made a pretty decent amount on the side.
What, by stealing?
Confiscating property for the greater glory of God. I hate the term stealing.
Just like Crazel.
Ay, ay, ay.
Tell me something more about Zinnek.
He's Andy, that's for sure. But also a bit of a fool. To be honest, I don't care for Crazel's whole shit most of the time either. I do this job because it's fun, unlike Zinnek. He does everything for his own good, doesn't give a damn about any greater cause or other people. Actually, he really pisses me off with his attitude. And he entertains himself by coming up with the stupidest nicknames for me. Dunga, for instance. What kind of a bloody awful name is Dunga?
Oh, lovely. And what does he call himself?
Scruffy. Or Jan, Nicholas, Franz, Peter, Jakub. The most bland, everyday names. He tries to be careful, but then he opens his big mouth and fucks it all up, just like in Troskowitz.
What is this lair place?
Crazel built a store so all them honest, curious people in the mill, the likes of Hensel, wouldn't have to worry their little heads about what we're doing here.
You mean behind that boarded-up door in the cliff?
We're definitely not doing anything there right now, because of the mess in there. I told Zinnek to clean it up. I think he wants to see if the place will get so rotten that saltpeter will bloom on the walls.
Maybe it will. Maybe he's cooking.
I'd like to learn...
What would you like to...
Both of these are good
I'd
for
like
me.
to learn how to not cause...
Thanks. What? So...
I'd like to learn...
And what would you...
Tell me the...
All right.
Both of them
Kind master.
things are
Hey,
really
doggy?
good. Let's see, stealth, halfway to 20, and alchemy 14. Very nice. Boom. Alchemy's progressing nicely, and stealth is almost level 20. There's nothing to unlock at level 20. That's kind of crazy. There's no level 20 perk. Alright. Our horsemanship's almost leveled up. And so is Houndmaster.
See you later, Mike. That mutt, the Slottigo greengrocer.
Zinnek,
So now you...
what do you know about the gravedigger?
Not much to know. He's half gravedigger and half knacker. He takes care of both dead people and animals.
I'd never have figured that out without your help. Anything more interesting?
He's my father. And he's a wizard, same as me.
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh,
True.
sure it is,
I was
buddy.
born the seventh son of a seventh son. I have the power of clairvoyance and I can raise the dead.
No,
I'm
you
just
can't.
hiding out with a miller until my time comes.
Buddy,
I've been
stop
chosen to
lying.
save the world.
Yeah, nice story. But if I'm going to get the miller some saltpeter, I need to know something useful.
Oh, aye. You're not much fun, are you? The gravedigger's as boring as you are. Also, he knows when he's being lied to, and he hates it. So don't even try it.
You see? That's the kind of thing I wanted to know. Was that so hard?
Barney's freaking out back there.
Farewell.
I want my money back, Bonnie. I want my money back. Right, that should make some space now, right? For the money. Some space. You know what? You can keep the money. You have too much shit in there, and I don't know if it's important for a future quest. But I don't want to break anything.
Welcome, sir. Take
Yeah,
care,
alright.
friend.
Let's get out of here then, eh? I might go over here and look around here, do this. Wrap around the semi and do this, then this. And then deal with this. Ah, but then it does not mark on the cut of fresh meat. Hmm. No, we'll focus on this, I guess. We're getting some decent training from it. Alright, let's go get some meat from the butcher.
You're my doggy, eh?
There we go. Level 19 Handmaster. Only a little bit till 20. That thing is flying up. Horsemanship about to hit level 16. As soon as it triggers some XP right here. No, don't tell me they're all going to bed.
You've no business here. That's
They are. Alright. Oh, we're getting tired. Oh well, that's what it is. They're all waking up. That was a probably stupid idea, but... Dude, when are you gonna open up shop?
Greetings to you two.
Dude. Man, these guys open up late.
You silly doggy.
You shouldn't be here. That's it.
Fine.
Go now.
Fine.
God bless.
I'm looking for a friend. He's called Capon. I'm sure you'd recognize him. In fact, you saw us both in the pillory, didn't you?
Aye, I saw you, but I ain't bothered, you know. You didn't rob me.
Oh, I
'Cause
did.
if you did, I'd cut your thieving hands off on the spot.
I went through this entire house and robbed everything.
What about my friend? Have you seen him since?
He must be some friend if he's scarpered without you, eh?
I'm sorry, but that's not your business, is it? Was he here then?
No, he weren't. But I ain't saying I don't know anything. Just that it ain't your business, lad. And don't try anything on me. My business ain't your business. Got that? If that Capon wants to see you, I'm sure he'll find you. He ain't no fool, I reckon. Farewell.
Uh-huh.
What do you hear?
A cut of meat, eh? How about some
I was
pork?
glad to be of help to you.
Come on. Let's get out of here, man. Is it the Green Sea? It is.
Quick!
Let's go then. Level 16. Oh, come on, proc. What is this? What is this? Did we go up here? You ever been here?
Hey,
Oh, you're Dushko. Huh. Alright. Let's see what's up here. Before that though, what have we got?
let's try
Easy.
this again.
God! Quick! Whoa! Whoa!
Our horsemanship's coming along nicely. What's all this then, eh? Apple orchard? Oh, what the fuck? That's rotten. Absolutely rotten, that is. Anyway, let's get out of here.
Go!
Easy.
Whoa! Whoa!
Alright, where's this guy? There he is.
The Lord be with you.
Have you heard any news?
There's something new every day. Death roams these parts with me following close behind.
Uh-huh, sure, buddy.
I had to dabble in your trade a little bit. Buried a young man from the nomad camp who got beaten to death by woodcutters.
I know. Don't think I didn't try to get him for myself. He wasn't baptized, so I couldn't bury him in the cemetery. But he deserved a good place in the ground nonetheless. It gave me a terrible itch. I can't stand unfinished work. The damn woodcutters left him there like a solstice decoration.
I buried him in his favorite place.
You did well. Don't hesitate to bury any other corpses you find left unburied. You have my blessing. I can tell right away if a fella understands an honest trade.
Do you know what happened with the bodies from near the pond? Tankard, Conrad.
Who?
Well, you wouldn't know their names. A couple of soldiers that fell there. Where are they buried?
Oh, I remember them. They all ended up in a pit together right by the cemetery. All I got was a yellow waffen rock for the effort. Getting them out of there was a grind. They was well fed. You could tell right away they was from better parts than this here county.
Yeah, you're right. They're a long way from home.
Not to worry. Earth is earth, wherever it is.
Are you and the herb woman related? You both look, well, really old.
We're not related. We both got some years behind us, and we're both unclean in our own ways. That's all we have in common. Different
That's so.
herb women came to me from time to time for hangman's nooses or nails from the gallows. What they do with them is their own business. I'm just a trader. But Bozhena ain't like the others. She's an honest herb woman who only heals with herbs and prayers. Do you know why they chased her out of town?
I do.
Yes.
On account of Yakesh's son.
There's a place called Limbus Infantium. Make sure you never send anyone there. Not even by accident, like Bozhena did with Yarushek.
Well, I don't think I'll be going into the midwifery trade, but I get you. Ignatius, I'm gonna need your help.
Of course. How many are there? Where do you want to bury them? Shall we grind the teeth up, or do you want to take them away in your purse?
Nah, none of that. I have a different, slightly unusual request. Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me. We're looking for a saltpeter pit.
From Lower Semine? What pit?
A saltpeter pit.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that. What's it supposed to be? A pit to hell?
Yes.
Nah. It's actually just a pit full of carcasses. These white crystals form on the walls of it. And that's exactly what we're after.
Ah, now I get it. You should have said you're looking for the pit I throw carcasses into. What's all this about salty Peter? I'm going to go there anyway, so I'll
Black
take
Peter.
you there.
Really? That was easier than I thought.
Not even a chicken scratches in the dirt without hope of reward, though. You'll help me with something first. I have some collections from some Slatigo farmsteads, and I'd be a fool if I didn't use a helping hand. At
Wait, what's
least
going
one
on?
day I can take it a bit easy.
You want me to help you with your grave digging business?
Why
Yeah,
not?
sure.
You look like a strong fella. You'll be a good helper.
I have a better idea. You tell me where I can find that pit, and I'll give you a nice piece of fresh meat for it.
I won't say no to that. Show me what you have. Oh, aye, fresh meat. What a feast that'll make. Now, listen closely. That pit of yours lies at the end of a long journey that
Oh,
we'll
well.
take together on my wagon.
Sure.
So you got meat out of me for nothing?
When I see how much you lot in Lower Samine are interested in it, I'm not just going to hand it to you on a plate. But thanks for the meat, and don't worry about a thing. Grave digging is a job like any other. Sooner or later, everyone needs our services. And if it wasn't for us knackers, folk would have to deal with their animal carcasses themselves.
Of course, I understand. I'm just a little worried about what people will say about me when they see me with you. I wouldn't like to lose the honor I've earned as squire to a nobleman.
Don't worry about what people say. They'll only strip you of your honor if you let them. So what
Based.
then? Shall we take a nice little ride with my boys Snorter and Dragonfly here?
Yeah, let's
Nice
do
and
it.
early, at daybreak.
Let's get this over with then.
Didn't you understand me? We ain't going nowhere now. Like I said, be here at daybreak. That's between night and day. Do you understand?
Is there some place I can wait for morning to come?
Of course, if you've got nothing better to do, you can sit here with me. If you know how to read, I have a book hidden in the outhouse I got of a dead fella. That'll make the time go faster. In fact, you can keep it. All I can do is admire all them fancy squiggles in it anyway.
And where can I sleep?
At the inn in Truskowitz. Get a good breakfast there, too. You'll need it to be at full strength. Here's a little something so you know I take care of my helpers. See you in the morning.
Where's the book? In your house? In here? Where's the book? It's in the outhouse, but where's the book? In here? Aha. And we don't need it. We've already read it before. Alright, oh shit, man. Our character is getting slightly tired. So it might be a good idea to head off to bed. Get our energy level back up. Sleep and save. There we go. That'll do us. Then we'll eat a piece of honey and we're good to go. Honey, honey. 100 in both stats. Well, I never. Oh, so my horse can't get there if I whistle from the side. But it'll spawn in there if I whistle outside. Crazy work. Absolutely diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Who the hell are you? Oh, nobody.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Alright, well, you guys have fun. No, not yet. Okay. What about now? Now? How about now? Now. How about now?
Greetings to you.
Wish I could speak to him through the window, that'd be so funny. Come on.
You have a kind master, eh?
I don't know if I'm completely ready for this. But let's get going.
The dew is still on the leaves. The roads are clear. You don't need your horse. I'll stable him here. It'll be heaven for him. In any case, heaven's always close here. Hop on the wagon and Snorter and Dragonfly here will take care of us.
Alright. Follow Ignatius to the wagon.
Advisor, meat,
Where's it going?
pain, Aesop. Got it all. Good.
Come on. Let's get going. Come on, Gravedigger. A little bit faster than this. I think vitality does affect nourishment drain as well. Because that shit used to go down so fast. But now it's like a lot better, even when we're moving, I mean, you know? Alright.
We've got a long journey ahead of us. So get yourself comfortable so your arse won't hurt. So, you say you're from Lower Samine, eh?
Well, not exactly. I'm not even from this region. I'm only doing some work for the miller.
I remember Crazel when he was still a wee lad. Even then he was a great big smart-ass. When I buried his parents, he was traipsing somewhere through the world. Maybe you heard what they say about Lower Samine round these parts.
No.
Crazel don't sell short measure, not that. He looks out for his reputation, but his helpers have been seen often in the villages after dark, looking fishy. Or during the day, in the pillories. Don't that Bonnie of yours belong to that gang too?
Bonnie's an honest girl, and her friend Zinnek is too. Crazel only sent them to scrape saltpeter off the walls of the sties. So that's just what they've been doing. From what she told me, they had nothing else in mind.
Lower Samine's a thorn in the side for a lot of folk. Some on account of the competition.
Oh,
Some
yeah?
is just rubbed up the wrong way by that Crazel.
You mean the fighting competition?
Either way, all
I already
they
won
need
that.
is the slightest excuse to grab their pitchforks. Go and grab the miller and shove his face right in his own millstone. Lazy bones.
Dude's stressing. Trying to get that ram to go where it wants.
Whoa, boys, whoa!
What do you mean, wow?
Come
They're
on!
just-
Are you deaf? Oh, they're acting stubborn again. Now
What are you
listen,
talking
Henry.
about?
Here on the left side, you'll see the ruins of a cottage that's been abandoned
What have you been in there?
for a few years.
It looks mysterious. What treasures might be hidden there?
Nothing.
You'll soon see.
I've been
I
there.
have a trap set inside the cottage. I wanted to lure a wolf into it, but that didn't work out. There's
Oh.
a deer rotting there unnecessarily. So hop in there and bring it to the wagon.
Why did you...
Finally. At least we're not blocking the road too much.
Why didn't you stop back at the ruins? Ay, ay, ay. What a dickhead. Come on. Oh, what's all this then, eh? Marigold decoction. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. There you go. Oh. Well, did he go? Did he run away? When did that happen? Now then, what can we do? Oh shit. It's pretty great. Might have to get that. Both of these are really nice. Let's see. I'm gonna get well built. More carrying capacity is great. Blooded Siegfried's probably next. Or Heroic Bigger, I mean. Yeah. Hero figures next. More stamina is beautiful. No wonder this place was empty when we came through. Felt weird.
Oh, Jesus, what a stench. Better quickly throw it in a sack and take it back to the wagon.
Yeah. It was taking us time. There we are. But I'm gonna get out there and he's just gonna be gone. Are we still there? What the bailiff though? What's going on here? Protect Ignatius from the farmhands.
What do you mean already? What lackeys? I've no idea what you're on about, fella.
Hey, we've got another one over here.
To you. Hold your horses. What's the big hurry, eh?
Now, I say.
Why are you showing that off? Pathetic.
Come on then.
That's right.
What's going on, Ignatius?
Ah, I'm trying to explain to these fellas we've got nothing to do with no thieving around here. They should go to Lower Samine to complain.
2 stinking pieces of shit was sneaking around our sties and cellars and lining their purses with silver too while they was at it. Some scruffy and dunger. You must be scruffy, eh?
I'm Henry, and those, names mean nothing to me.
Like I said, if it's rotten carrion they're after, they should have come to me. A passion for knacking is the only thing we have in common.
Is that so? So prove it then.
Sure.
Take a good look at me. Do I look like a thief? Or more like a commonplace, maybe just slightly grubby, hired hand? At this rate, you could blame any old peasant who's grimy after a hard day's work.
I don't know. I don't reckon I've ever seen a real thief up close.
Ask around about me and you'll find out everyone knows I can't stand a liar. I'll keep my promises and show up on time. So enough talk and let's carry on to where duty calls us.
All right, listen. We'll be going then. But if you happen to run into them 2 thieves, you tell us right away. Got it?
Yeah,
Of
sure.
course.
You can count on it.
Glad to hear it. Let's go, fellas. Maybe...
Do you
Did I
want to
get
keep
this
going
right?
or not?
Maybe it was the one with...
Yeah, so let's keep going.
Not much left for us to do here, eh?
Hopefully our luck will hold out and we'll only be breaking the limbs of carcasses today. The next
We'll see.
farm's just up ahead. Hop on and let's go.
Very well. You coming? Right, there he is.
That was just a kind of little favor for me. Now we'll help the locals here in Jdar with their carcasses.
So far, I've just carried sacks. I already did that for the miller.
Yesterday, the good wife from that farm came and told me both their pigs died. So we'll scoop them up and haul them off. I mean,
see.
you'll scoop them up and haul them to my cart. She
course.
says it was a curse. There was a flash of lightning, the pigs started trembling, squealing and puking, and then keeled over and dropped dead.
And then Satan himself appeared in the sky. Happens all the time.
It ain't my first day doing this job, so I could see right off them pigs had been poisoned. The good wife swore them pigs were happy as, well, pigs in shit. She said they even let them go to a nearby stream to have a wallow. It flows here through the forest on the right. Since we're here, you ought to go and take a look around there. Check how clear that spring really is.
All right. I'll see what's going on there.
And I'm going to enjoy having a helper. At least for one day. Maybe I'll roll around in the grass here with Snorter and Dragonfly.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do everything now. I just get off and go then, or no? All right. I guess we can't just get off here.
God bless.
All right. Yeah, we're Ignatius. Tap me up. No, this one tap me up. All right. Need my armor piece on for this. Would be dangerous.
Oh, great. Rain.
The sky's blurry as shit. Never noticed. Alright. And here. Ah, wow, that'll do it, won't it? Bag and tag. Long ass cutscene.
Jesus. This is disgusting.
Hey, got a present for you. Do you want it? No? Alright. Oh, nice. Dreadful. What have we got? Hmm. And this is the difference. But we did get another £8 of carry weight, so I'll take it. What was that about? It's for you. Alright. She doesn't want it. She doesn't want it, unfortunately. I don't know why. I'll do the infestation or the poison thing first, I guess. Oh, honey. Probably the best food source in the game.
Those pigs came here to drink. Where to now? I can smell something upstream.
Can you now? Oh. Which way's upstream and which way's downstream? This way has to be upstream, because the river's flowing that way. Well, I'll do it, won't he? Yeah. A bunch of dead deer. And the water source will definitely poison it. The worst thing is, we're now going to have to go back to Ignatius, tell him that there's deer are here, and he tells us to come back and bag them. Like, we can't just start now. Like, why? You know what I'm saying?
Bloody hell.
I don't know what she's on about. I'll grab this while I'm here, though. Come on.
Jesus. This is disgusting.
There we go. Banana, banana, banana.
Hell.
You already said that. NPC moment. Yeah, Ignatius. Where is he? There he is. There's the little bastard.
What now?
It really wasn't a curse. There are rotting carcasses in the water upstream from the watering spot. No wonder the pigs caught some disease.
Well, what do you know? I was right. I'll give you a hand. It'd take you all night on your own.
That's a relief it didn't make me go grab them and walk back.
I took care of the carcasses. We can drive on.
Nice work. There's even a bit of meat left for me.
Yeah, you'd eat that. They've been lying there God knows how long.
But nicely in the cold. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, you won't be eating it, so don't worry about it.
They died from poisoning. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Seeing as how you don't obey me, you're surely horsing around today.
Hold on. Be right back. Did we clean them up? It was just here. Yeah, we did. Okay. Let's teleport back. Come on, Ignatius. To the wagon. Let's continue on.
So far it ain't that bad, eh? You don't have to take down no hanged man or bury an unbaptized child.
Well, ever since I started working for the miller, all I did was carry sacks. The sack makers here in the region must live like kings. Of course it could be a lot worse.
I like having to carry sacks full of thistles. Now listen to me closely. You won't be carrying anything at the next farmstead. Instead, you'll have to make one carcass there. See, the work of a knacker ain't just about clearing away dead animals.
It
Now
isn't.
and then you've got to put down some creature so it don't suffer. Or,
See.
like today, to put it down so everyone around it don't have to suffer. In this case, we're talking about a dog.
Well, what can I do? But I doubt I'll feel good about it.
That cur belongs to the greengrocer, Vizar. I've heard they're both pretty fierce. Don't draw too much attention to yourself at the farmstead. I'll give you some Aesop potion to drink first, and some meat and bane. Soak the meat with the poison and throw it to the dog. He'll probably be locked in a pen somewhere. As soon as it's done, we'll disappear before anyone notices anything. I got paid well for it from the neighbors, so don't fuck it up for me. Yeah! Yeah!
Wow. That is crazy work. I'm just going to need to poison the dog. Absolutely diabolical, that is.
Lazy bones.
Dude, when we get to the end of this road trip of ours, we've been at this for quite a while. Alright. You know, if you say so.
Lazy bones.
Let's we get off. Let's see. Let's see. Alright. Food. Nutrition, 7. Just within range. Apply. Yeah, meat. Alright, here we go. Here goes
Hail
nothing.
Mary. I've heard you have some dog that's causing problems in the area.
Give over with that. God be with you, good sir.
What do you mean give over with that?
Good day, sir.
They say you have some wild dog around here.
Monarch is Visar's problem, not mine. We're just glad he keeps the farmstead safe from all sorts of ne'er-do-wells. Like not long ago, 2 fishy types came here to clean the styes. A lad and a lass. And the girl gaped at him like at a ghost. So it's a good thing he inspires fear.
I heard he's an absolute beast.
Them are strong words. Visar just needs to get better as a dog handler. Then he'll be just fine. See you later.
Greetings. I've heard you have some mean old mutt around here.
Monarch! Oh, aye, what a brute. Visar is training him to be ready for war. Sometimes, instead of shooting at birds, we shoot at the dog, so he'll get used to it. But that bugger always takes off, and then people complain that he killed some chickens. But one day they'll be glad when Monarch saves their hides from some bandits that are marauding around here.
Oh, maybe he should be locked up.
He is, though, in the shed behind the barn.
All right.
It was good to see you.
Doesn't seem right. We're gonna poison this dog.
You'd be surprised how many people are interested in it nowadays.
God be with you then.
What about you? Anything to say about the dog? Nope.
Welcome, sir.
They say you have some wild dog here.
Oh, talk to Visar about that. See you later, my friend.
Welcome, sir.
I hear you have some wild dog here.
What? You're the wild dog, you wretch. If you're another of them bastards trying to steal him or poison him, you'd better make yourself scarce before I set him on you. See you soon, my friend.
He didn't like that, did he? Did not like that at all.
God be with you.
I've heard you have some rabid dog that's causing problems in the area.
It's not our dog. It's Visar's dog.
Oh, they say he's quite a beast.
We're supposed to say he's a good dog that never runs off anywhere. Because he's locked up in a shed behind the barn, right? That makes sense.
Well, it sounds more like he's there as a punishment.
Sorry, I have work to do.
God be with you.
So they're lying about it being a good, safe.
Oh, Sakra! The dog isn't here. The door's open. Where did he run off to?
Good question.
Here, mutt!
Oh, I must just gave him some of the poisoned meat. That wouldn't have been great now, would it? Someone's picked the lock.
Barking? He's coming from over there.
What's going on then? Is that Bonnie?
Where'd you come from?
Bonnie? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
The gravedigger wants me to poison that dog.
Jesus! And are you going to do it?
Well, what else can I do? You're the one who sent me to Ignatius. You just tactfully neglected to mention that when you and Zinnek were acting as his hands, you robbed half the houses in the county.
He didn't. He told me all about
It's
that.
all gone sour.
This is all I have left to do before he takes me to the saltpeter pit.
And couldn't you find the pit without that? Just take a look at that poor creature. I'd like to keep him in place of my poor dead sniffer.
You surely know how to pick 'em. Your poor creature is terrorizing the whole area.
It's not the animal's fault. When Zinnek and I were here last, I saw how old Visaric treats him. He doesn't give him food. He abuses him. With a master like that, he won't last long. You wouldn't kill a dumb creature just because its master is a sick horseman, would you?
Well, you don't have to convince me. Ever since the gravedigger told me to do it, I've been trying to figure out how to save that dog. If you want to take him, I won't stop you.
You're a much better Christian than I thought you were.
This is
I'll
a
take him to
perfect
the
ending.
lair. We'll meet there.
This is much better.
Hurry off now, before someone sees us together.
Come on now, boy.
This is a
You'll
much
like
better
it.
ending. Alright, I guess we'll drop the poisoned meat. Right here. If someone wants to eat it, then rip to them, I guess. I might have to restart the game. I'm getting like some weird screen flickering.
You silly doggy.
Maybe. Oh, chat, I'm gonna restart the game. I'm getting like weird flickering. 1 second. Alright, here we are. We're back. Let's hope I fixed it.
It's taken care of.
Taken care of? How? I hope you didn't go soft after wasting your time talking to Visor.
The dog is dead. So, can we go to the pit now?
Dead, eh? And what are you so nervous about?
Well, it wasn't pleasant to watch. I did it exactly how you told me. I poisoned him.
Oh, aye? And how did it go exactly?
Well, I dipped the meat in poison. He ate it, and peacefully departed to doggy heaven.
So, it all went how it should. I use a real strong mixture so the creatures don't suffer too much. He's done for, the beast. Finally. Let's go before we start looking suspicious.
Indeed, let's get out of here. Oh nice, we're here.
So this is it. This is the pit.
Slowly, boy. Slowly. Have a bit of respect. Death always deserves respect, whether it's people or animals.
But there's hardly 3 heaps here. Is this really it? Are you yanking my pizzle again?
Of course not. True, it used to be one big pit. But then I found out when you pile up carcasses in smaller pits and throw some wet hay between them, it all rots better. And the better it rots, the more niter you'll have. Are you going to take some right away?
I won't.
Crazel will draw inspiration from this.
I'll just tell Crazel where you have it. I don't know if he'll take something away. Maybe he'll just make his own pit according to your design.
Now that would be a great honor.
Well,
Indeed.
I reckon I'm delaying the inevitable. I'll still have to taste it.
You're going to taste it?
It's the only way I can be certain it really is saltpeter.
God's nails. Unless say I'm disgusting. Wait a moment. I've got a reward for you. Just so's you don't think old Ignatius and his even older nags is ungrateful riffraff. Take it as a thanks for your help. Maybe you'll take over my trade one day when I'm pushing up daisies myself.
I won't.
Who knows? Maybe that'll really be my fate. I'll live at the cemetery, build piles of carcasses, and eat bread with saltpeter.
Here's something that'll definitely come in handy if you ever need to go through all this again. Either with me or somewhere else.
Thanks.
What was
Taste
it?
Then.
Oh.
Get to it.
Knacker's gloves. Are they any good? No, not really. Kinda useless, really. I'm pretty sure they're also like getting debuffed because of the blood on them, so.
This I have got to see.
I don't want to. Oh, hold on. What am I supposed to do? It's not giving me a prompt. It's not giving me a... Oh, there we go.
Look at me. I'm a lord's messenger to a taster of cadavers. Cold and salty. This must be it. If you're going back to your cottage, I'd like to take a ride with you.
Of course. But in return, you have to help me get all this lot buried. So there's some more saltpeter in the making.
Alright, let's do it. God damn. That's a terrible pit. It was over here somewhere. I don't know. I lost it already. Fucking hell. Anyway, doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me. We did what we need to do. Yeah. Or maybe I should just drive down here and do this. And then go down to Simeon. Have a little look around. Maybe. Maybe. Or we just go straight down here. And finish up this guy's quests. What's going on here?
Oh, you pooch. Huh?
Hey, old fellow. The roads are bad today. Do you want to join us by the fire?
God bless you.
What's going on?
Have you been hunting?
What's it to you, lad?
Well, you're seasoned hunters, that much I can tell. But I don't think the local lord would be so understanding.
Well, you're mistaken. We're no poachers. But truth be told, no. I wouldn't expect him to be very understanding. Especially not now. What with that beast on the loose.
What beast?
So you're hunters chasing down vermin?
That we are. Ulrich hired us to hunt the beast.
Looks like there's enough of you to get the job done.
One fewer than we were. Hans vanished yesterday.
Hans keep on?
I don't know. We haven't seen him since yesterday morning.
What do you mean, a beast? A wolf? One of those majestic loners that require skilled hunters?
If only! It's already snatched infants and slaughtered 2 maidens. Babes were nowhere to be found. The maidens were shredded to pieces. But when I saw them, I tell you, that was no wolf.
What was it then?
Nobody's caught a good look at it. All I know is that it's been happening in these parts.
Crazy work.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Help? Thanks, but I don't think so. We'll find Hans and bring down that beast. But if I may offer some advice, stay on the path and don't stray from it.
I have to be going. Good luck catching that beast, and may God protect you.
Thanks. God be with you. And don't forget what I said about keeping to the path.
A beast, eh? No idea where that would be. I would go look for it if I knew. It is what it is. And we're back. Yo, Miller, I see you back here. Anything else to do for this? No. Alright.
What? You're covered in...
What's new?
Nothing much.
Alright, I found it.
The place where we can harvest saltpeter. You just head out of Troskovitz towards Apollonia, carry on alongside the road, then head off it at the right spot. Only it's not a pit, it's 3 piles of earth. The gravedigger Ignatius drove me there himself.
And is it the real stuff? Did you taste it?
Yeah. And I hope I never have to do that again.
Unfortunately.
I think the experience has changed me forever.
Oh, come on. You whine more than Zinnik. It's just commonplace salt. I was hoping it'd be closer. To go all the way to Apollonia. If I send 2 wagons, that should be enough.
What should I do?
That means I could mix a barrel and a half.
Crazul, focus. What else do you need from me?
Oh, sorry. What were you asking? About a reward? It's right here.
Thanks. How's it going with the golem?
Well,
nice. Nice
the
by
whole
talking
thing
stuff.
is really appealing to a scholar
Oh, nice.
of my
Level up.
field of interest and important for humanity. But Certain circumstances have emerged which, unfortunately, move its creation somewhere further into the future.
Wait, what do you mean? So there won't be any Gollum?
Not for now.
What about
So
all the
sad.
niter? The life essence?
I admitted to myself it's maybe too much to take on, and I decided to go back to my roots.
I was lying for his
the search
teeth.
for saltpeter was for nothing?
Not at all. The saltpeter will help us create primordial matter.
He's lying
The
non-stop.
origin. Chaos. Materia prima.
God. Here we go again.
As alchemical scholars, we actually have only one task before us. To penetrate the diaphanum and find out where it gets its disposition and power from. Only then will we understand the nature of the shadows.
Eh?
I'll explain it to you.
Sure. Tell me about it.
What's the next task then, Crazel?
From behind the closed gates of Trotsky come quiet whispers, carried by the wind, all the way here to me in the mill. Do you hear it too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear. And pretty clearly.
Crazel's daft. Crazel's daft. No, I hear something else. Scribe Erezine received a
Like
trunk
that.
from Prague, and in that trunk was...
The document of Hermes Trismegistos?
No, a book. And from an author more venerable than Hermes. It's
Okay.
thin, with a sand-colored cover, embossed. Ordinary at first glance, but the treasure's inside. You might say it's kind of an alchemical cookbook.
Oh.
So I'm gonna have to pick some locks again, eh? And in the castle, no less. I'd like to know how I'm supposed to get in there. Trotsky is shut tight.
For some. The gates of Trotsky may appear to be closed to us, mere mortals. But why try to force your way in when there's a person they'll invite in themselves?
What person?
Hold on, we'll get to that. We've got the Samine wedding coming up. I can't wait to try out my new potion against drunkenness there. What about you? You still need to get there?
Certainly. It's why I decided to work for you. Or have you forgotten? I hope your promise still stands.
Of course it does. What do you take me for? Start getting ready. I see you've already got a fine outfit. Ad charisma tuendum. St. Paul would be pleased.
Don't start
so
now.
you'll really get me into that wedding?
Don't start.
Am I dreaming?
No, you're not. But before you start celebrating, we won't be going by ourselves. We'll have company. Or, to be more exact, the two of us will be accompanying a certain person. Me as a friend and host, and you as a bodyguard, loyal servant. Call it what you will.
I don't want to go yet.
And who is this mysterious person?
A true lady will come to the wedding with us. Radiant as the morning star, refined as pure gold. All will be stunned by her beauty. And she'll be our lockpick that will find the weak spot in the gate to Trotsky. All it'll take is a little push. And clunk. The lock will open. And the book will be mine.
What weak spot?
The castle's weak spot is Chamberlain Ulrich, because he himself has a weakness for women. Of all the single damsels at the wedding, ours will be the most charming and irresistible for him. Noble or not, he's a mortal man, and he'll start to think with his male member. We will watch as he becomes feverish with lust. Soon, he'll be begging to take our companion to Trotsky. He'll pretend his motives are pure, so she'll be more comfortable. And when the Chamberlain becomes insistent, you, as her personal bodyguard, will accept his offer. Naturally, you'll say you won't leave her side so you can defend her honor. Once in Trotsky, Ulrich will do everything to get you to leave him alone with her. And that will be your chance.
I can't wait to rob Trotsky blind.
I can hardly believe that you, of all people, would come up with such a straightforward plan.
Well, it's not all that straightforward. I admit there's a certain element here that makes everything more complicated. First, we have to find our gracious lady.
Oh.
Where do you want to find this lady? Here.
Look, She doesn't have to be a lady, per se. We just need a wench with a pretty face. We'll get her a nice dress, some perfume. She doesn't even have to speak. We'll do the talking.
Could Bonnie do it?
She could. The only hitch is everyone and his dog knows her face. Nobody with any sense would let her into the Sameen wedding.
So a village girl will do?
I doubt an ordinary village girl would agree to what
bathhouse
we're going to
ranch, eh?
ask of her. You can find lots of capable girls at the Jelly-Off Baths, including some who aren't so well known. It's true, Dorothy can be a bit unpleasant, but you'll be giving her an offer she can't refuse.
Well, the last time I dealt with her getting your disguise washed, she was quite delightful.
You'll tell her I'm offering enough groschen to buy 2 cows or a small cottage. That should soften her up.
I'll take care of it.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Excellent. You're a talented, likable youngster, like Knight Roland of yore. I have complete faith in you. And don't forget, you're going to need to dress the girl up and make her smell nice so she comes across like a real lady. So, stop off at Troskowitz as well and get her a nice brocade dress and some long-lasting perfume. Mintha would be ideal.
Let's see.
Where can I find the dress?
The tailor.
What do you think, the butcher's?
Obviously.
Go and see the tailor. Bartoszek has just the thing in his shop. A beautiful red dress made of Tyrolean brocade.
Why that dress exactly?
Because red is the color of love and passion. The rich Tyrolean brocade is just begging to be touched. Ulrich won't know where to look. The dress is likely to be pretty expensive, but that's no obstacle for you, right?
No, not at all.
Where can I find the perfume?
Emmerich the apothecary might have something. They say he makes some perfume for his wife. Or ask Betty the innkeeper. She may be a god-awful battle axe, but a nice smelling one. Or get hold of the recipe and make your own Mintha. As an alchemy apprentice, you should be able to manage.
Indeed.
I'll be going then.
Once you've got everything ready for the wedding, we'll meet in front of the fortress gate. There, I'll let our lady in on some other details of our plan. But that won't be for your ears. Anyway, you'll be rehearsing your speech to Lord von Berghoff then, won't you?
I can't wait.
Opus Magnum.
I've travelled half the region on account of your saltpeter. So I think it's time you told me something about yourself.
I think by now you know who I am, and what my place in the world is. This is where I stand. And over there is my mill. I'm just an ordinary miller, with an extraordinary interest in the way the world runs.
Well, at least tell me why you've settled in Lower Semine, of all places.
Isn't it obvious? It's the arse end of the world. It's peaceful here. At least it was until you came around and started asking questions.
Is that so?
What's new around here?
Nothing much, lad. At least I haven't heard about anything.
Well, I suppose I'll be off then, eh? What's this book you gave us? Aha. Stealth? Indeed. I'll take a good little read of this. Stealth 20. Beautiful. Beautiful indeed. I think I'm getting Revenant, right? Yeah. Then Revenant 2 is at 20. Pretty good. Some good stuff right here. So it's next to 16. So obviously for 16 we'll get this. Then 18 we'll get this. And then 20 this. Alright, that's our next set of points for that sorted out. Stealth 20, eh? What have we got? Uh. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe this. None of these perks are great. I'll get surprise attack. We have 120 perks of all the perks available. Our Henry's really come along. We haven't even left the beginning area yet. Oof. Henry's really making a name for himself. There we go. Beautifully done. Oh. See. Well, we are finished here, I guess. Yes. I'm not gonna go up here for this, because this is the end game. I'm gonna come over here and do this. Have a little look around here. Let's make it day. We can see.
Silly doggy.
Alright, what's here? Maidana.
God be with you.
Can I spend the night here? I'll pay you well, if you let me.
But all I have is enough.
That's enough for me.
Let's see.
What would you...
More. Thanks.
Where should I lie?
It'll be best to sleep in the attic. There's a small house on the hillside above the road.
I see.
Take care, sir.
So, up here, I guess? That's crazy. It's making me go up there to sleep. Private area. Have a little look. Nothing interesting. We can move around pretty fast. It's nice. I'll take a little look. That's it, really. What's all this then, eh? The hell is this? Wine storage? Oh, what's this? Huh. Don't mind if I do.
What the hell is this? Why is it? Can I help you?
Yeah, they're gonna notice we took it. I mean, it is what it is, so I'm not too bothered anyway. It wasn't that great, whatever was in there. Someone's up there.
You can't be here. What are you doing with that? Oh! Oh, fuck! Oh!
Alright. I just want to see what's in here. Is anything good or not? Shouldn't have interrupted me. We're doing fine. A dragon saddle?
Only fools act like that.
Interesting. I want that dragon saddle. And whatever's downstairs too. And so, I shall have it. Man, we're fast. Man, we are fast as fuck. Right, we got it. Got the important stuff. Alright, let's have a look at the map. We did here. I guess we'll figure out what's over here. What's our scholarship at, by the way? Almost 16. Yeah, I really don't see us getting to level 18 on that, unfortunately.
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning?
Oh, you can trade. I've nothing interesting now. Indeed not. What's in here? What's in here? A little bit of groschen. I'll have a little look. I guess we'll take the groschen if we can just take it and leave by anyone spot on. Yeah. Don't worry about me. Alright, I'm gonna go down here and look at what's over here. And then we'll do that quest. Banana, banana, banana. Right. That's where we want to go. Easy, easy. We can do it.
Go.
There's a horse over here. Abandoned horse, it seems. Found something interesting? Guess not.
Here you go. Take it.
Good boy. Good boy indeed. Alright, back we go to the road. Let's see what's over here. Alright, what's the deal with this? What is the deal with this place, eh?
Whoa.
What is the deal? Oh, odd. I want to know what's in here then. All that for 30 groschen. Diabolical. This is just a sake of curiosity, really. I'll take the dried pork too. For more. Oh, actually, I'll take the meat. I'll go out and I think I'll have a beer. In fact, I think I'll drink the meat I just stole.
Hey! The fortress is closed on his lordship's orders, and strangers aren't welcome around here. I'd advise you to keep moving on.
I need a bed for the night.
You can sleep in the mill below. It's not far from here.
Have a look at these horses then. The worst so far. If they're not all blue naked stats, then it's not worth it for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we got that little fast travel marker. That's pretty convenient. Nah, man. They're all pretty bad. All bad. What have we got? Oh, I'll relieve you of your burden. Don't worry. Oh. It's a cool looking shield. I'll collect it. Hold on. Okay, that's better. -1 charisma, but it's better. -1 but +2 charisma. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Nope. Not worth it. Alright, I'll be moving on now.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
I fucked that up by standing up. My bad. It's my bad, fam.
Talk to the knobs, not us commoners.
Let me be, sir. I don't have anything to say.
Huh.
Feed the pigs, weed the beds, fix the roof, stitch my clothes.
Let's see. Let me go get my thing back. Yo. Fuck me up, bro. Fuck me up. Boom. Boom. And the rest is all terrible, right? Yeah. I don't know how he didn't hear me doing that in a full plate. But, you know, that's what it is. We couldn't make more noise if we tried. Really. Mid. 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 Alright, let's take a little look at the castle then, eh?
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Oh, wait, is this where we got shit thrown at us? It might be. It might be. But then what was... No, I think it was Trotsky Castle from this side. I really do. Alright, let's go back. I've seen what I wanted to see.
Oh, you poop.
Let's go up here on the hill. This is my next course of action.
Farewell, sir.
Alright, well, I don't know what she was doing all the way down there, but we got ourselves a house. That means we can go inside, right? And be fine. Probably there's a merchant chest we can open. There's some books for us too. What's that? No. What is that? Well. I don't know what it is. It's not staying long enough for me to see. Probably nothing important anyway. Who cares? Gamekeeper Vowel. Who the fuck are you then? Oh, a hired hand. What have you got? What have you got? Absolutely nothing interesting. Open sesame. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do indeed. I wish more of these were like proper bed style that had the chests and stuff. Alas, it isn't. Wait, am I overweight? No. Yo, Barrel.
Good day to you. Where should I... It'll be best to... Where should I... It'll be best... Where should... It'll be best to...
Gamekeeper Vostatek from Takov sent me here.
You were
Indeed.
sent by Vostatek?
Yes, indeed.
He hired me to find and catch poachers in his forests. That job's done, so he sent me to you. He said there's something I could help you with. He was talking about some ghost?
Nice. You might actually be useful then. What's your name?
I am.
Henry.
I'm Varel, the gamekeeper in these parts. But I suppose you know that. The lad who helps
Indeed
me
I do.
told me a while ago about this ghost you mentioned. But I'll tell you about that after you help me with those bastards infesting my forests. What do you
Poachers.
say? Will you do it?
Sure.
Aye. I just need to know some details.
Sure. Ask away.
Where are they?
How do you know you've got poachers here?
The usual. There's been less and less game, and there's always a reason for that. I thought at first it might be them wolves that are rampaging there too, but I found some remains. It's a poacher, all right.
How can you tell?
There were knife cuts on the bones, not marks of wolves' fangs.
Where should I start
Where do
looking?
these bastards of yours usually hunt?
The first one has been poaching Troskovitz, the graveyard site. Now we've started patrolling there, he's pulled back to Slatigo, somewhere to the east of the graveyard, and we ain't too keen to go there.
Why's that?
The place is cursed. And on top of that, it's swarming with wolves.
I guess
You
I'll
know
have to
that
take care of it
half-built
then.
cottage in Slatigo?
That must be deep in the forest, right?
The previous gamekeeper started building it, but he didn't finish it. He kicked the bucket before he could go on his first round. I've been gamekeeper here since then, and I don't intend to end up like him.
Why not? Could be fun.
Vostatek was moaning his forests are full of the vermin, but I only looked for 2. How many do you think you've got here?
I have my suspicions about 3 places, and poachers always work alone. So I reckon it's an unholy trinity.
Hmm.
Do you know of anyone near Slatigo who could help me?
Try asking Ignatius, the Troskovitz gravedigger. Maybe he saw someone around there and can point you in the right direction.
Good idea.
Maybe. I'll do
Right.
it.
I reckon that's all I need.
Good luck. See you later, my friend.
There's something else. Right.
Good luck. Farewell.
Looks like we're done here. Looks like we're done here. I would go to Samin, but I need a bed with a chest. So, you know. Fuck. I guess we gotta go to Tatkov and put shit away. It is what it is. Then I might do the Samin area. I think it's about time. It's about time to do the Samin area and activity there. Right, what have you got tracked? Oh, the Lion's Quest too, I guess. If we untrack that and track this instead. Yeah, perfect, right? Yeah. Them guys wanting fights are back up again. We could do them for some more unarmed combat and strength. Really good for that. But we'll see. Got a real assortment of shit in there right now, haven't we? Can't wear that just yet. I don't know if I want to use that yet. Keep that stuff there, apart from this. These will go. Read them. These can go away too. What else is there? King's Die? Yeah, you can go. Shrinking Die? Yeah, you can go, man. Put 2 of these away. Put that away. These can go away too. There we go. Oh, we have a decent amount of space again. What?
Look what
Yeah,
I
have some.
for you.
Have some dried pork. Not hungry? Oh, there you go. There you go. Good boy. Man, you really tried to steal that, huh? Crazy work. Let's get our energy back up. And eat from the pot. And we can get out of here then.
Ave Maria.
Dude, stop staring the pot. Stop staring the pot. Good. You go.
Good boy.
Alright. Let's get out of here. Alright, what are we looking at? So we have all this up here in a row. I'm gonna go to Samin and take care of the Samin stuff. And then we can take care of all that in a row then, you know? Right. Wasn't there like thing over here somewhere? Unfinished cottage. That's right. Do I want to go up there and do that first? Let's make it day. Oh, Handmaster 9, nice. Handmaster 20, I mean. Very nice. This should be flying up. Sick 'em, obviously. Make the dog stronger attacks. Or give the dog stronger attacks, I should say. Alright. Let's go and Samin first. And see if there's anything cool in there. It might be nothing, right?
Go.
And then we can look at that later.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, it looks depressed. Alright, how's the building structure looking? 2 here. Alright, we'll just go we'll just see as we go.
What are you doing here?
Don't worry about it. Alright, so you guys are no one interesting. It's a bunch of peasants. Have nothing to your name. Bahusha's mother? I think with Marika and Bahusha's over.
The whole affair with Marika and Bahush is over now.
I'm glad Bahush is alive and well, but he shouldn't have gone to live with the nomads.
If you want to keep your son, you'd better make your peace with it.
All right, I know. Such things take time, but thank
Indeed.
you. You meant well. Take care, sir.
Looks like we missed some dialogue option with her.
What's that I ate?
Yeah, looks like we missed some dialogue option with her when we first came here, but it's no biggie. Alright. That's just... Yeah. Alright. It's not that big. We got this.
What do you need?
About the nomad camp by the pond.
They've got some handsome young fellas there, truth be told.
I see.
What do you...
Is that right?
Maybe next time then, sir.
Indeed. Maybe next time, indeed. Alright, nobody interesting here. We haven't seen an inn, we haven't seen
Everything's
any sort of weapon trader. We haven't seen anything interesting, not a single thing.
What's that I hear? So, it's you.
Yeah, it's me. Hired hand, no one interesting here, it looks like. Alright. So we've done here. And now it's here. And we're wrapping to the main saloon bit, I guess. Right, we can't go in there apparently. I thought this was an actual, like, trader.
Well, it seems like this was a waste of time. God bless.
I thought this was like an actual trader. I guess not. What are you barking about, eh? Oh, I see. Good dog. Oh, there really isn't much here. Very bare bones. Yeah.
What do you hear?
About the Roma camp by the pond.
I'm quite surprised how well it all turned out. Hopefully everything will be all right now. I'm glad Bohush is alive and well.
Alright, nothing for you then.
Greetings.
About the nomad camp by the pond.
All's well that ends well. They're people, just like us after all. God be with you.
Alright, well.
Sir?
Looks like there really isn't much here.
Who's that creeping up? What's that? Was that you? Greetings to you.
About the nomad camp by the pond.
Everything is all right now. They're not bad people after all. I'm glad Bohush is doing better. Farewell. You can't be here.
Alright, well, I'm not here. Bro came climbing through the window just to make sure I actually left. That's funny. Alright, so we look for the entirety of Samine. There's not a single thing that's interesting here. That is crazy work. Did we ever ever go over there? I don't think we did we? We'll take a little peek over in the area. We'll look up here next. Wait, do I still have that saddle in my inventory? We do. Move the horse. I'll pass, man. I will pass indeed. A lot of horses here. And they're probably all terrible.
Wait,
Pebbles.
silly doggy. That's my Pebbles. My
Is
girl. I thought they killed you down by that pond.
I don't want it. A terrible horse.
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
I'd like my horse bathed, brushed.
As you wish, but it will take...
No
I
thanks.
changed my mind.
Why would I want that?
What would you like?
Buy a
I'd like
horse.
to buy a... All you have to do is pick the right... I will take care... I will put a price on it. I'm sure we'll find... And if you have a particularly fine horse... Have you taken a... You do know they differ in more than...
Yeah.
What should I be looking at?
Each horse has different... If you
Yeah,
take a close
we're
look at
looking
them,
at this.
do you want to go and have a...
I reckon that's...
Go on, then.
Good to know that.
What can I do?
How do things work here at the stables?
Samine's is an upstanding village stable. The horses we sell here are all good, healthy animals. Each one is a little different, but I can vouch for every one of them. In any case, you can take a look at them yourself in the pasture. Some of them are fast and do not tire easily. Some can carry a lot, and some won't lose their heads even in battle. And if you get along with us Samine locals, then it won't even put you back too much.
Thanks. How do things...
Sameen, the horses each, in any case, some of them are fast, some can carry, and if you...
Let's see.
I'd like to buy...
Which one?
I changed my...
What
What
do
do
you
you
got?
have for sale?
Anything interesting? No, not really. Hmm. No. Nothing interesting at all.
I hope you find what you're looking for now.
What would you... That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
Take a good look at me.
Use your head. Do I look like someone who needs a free nag?
Well, no, I suppose you don't.
And do you think it's a good idea to make someone like that angry? For a few measly coins?
All right, fine. You can have her, bloody miser. But you already have a horse. Do you really want to exchange it with me?
No.
Well, I didn't think of that. You're right. At least take good care of her, will you?
I will. And if you ever change your mind, you can always come back for her.
Pebbles is terrible. Absolutely terrible she is. I wonder what the other dialogues lead to though, if I say who sold it to him and stuff like that. Let's see.
What would you like?
How do things...
Sameen, the horse
Oh,
each in any case. Some of them, some could, and if you
was a
didn't,
mistake.
That great...
What do you... I admit, but that... So it...
Who sold her to you?
I told you already. Some young lad. He wasn't from here.
What did he look like? Where'd he go?
You're a bit hasty, eh? He had black hair and a big beard. And he looked like he'd been sleeping in the woods. And his breath smelled like hell. But I couldn't tell you where he was headed.
See.
Look. You know they attacked an entourage by that pond, right?
I heard about it. That news spread through the land like wildfire.
And the one who sold it to you told you he found it by the pond, right?
Well, he did, aye.
So it's not entirely impossible she belonged to me.
Maybe not impossible, but I paid for her.
Aye, but just a few groschen. You said so yourself. Wouldn't you rather be in the good graces of someone who might have been part of that expedition?
Maybe so. All right, I'll give her to you. But you owe me one. But you already have a horse. Do you really...
No.
Well,
I will.
I know there's an achievement for getting pebbles. So...
Which one?
Huh?
I changed my mind.
Why do I have to buy it even though we just passed a check to have it?
Come here.
Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna do it and then reload anyway. Because this is a shit horse.
I'd like to buy...
Which one?
If I'm not...
Of course. I would be giving you coin back for pebbles even if you came riding in on a mule. I trust you'll be satisfied. I'll get the horse ready for you. It will take...
You found Pebbles, an old friend. No thanks. Terrible horse. Don't care about Pebbles at all. Couldn't get a worse horse if you tried, really. Ah, maybe you could. Who knows? I'll leave that to the last bit. I'm gonna do the sides first, look at people, see if I can speak to them, whatnot. Can I go up here? I can, for some reason. I don't know why I can, but I can. That's... You can keep that shit, man. Combat arena? Who the hell's doing training here? Sketch? Oh yeah, I'll take that stuff. I might as well take the groschen then. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and open this back up. And take the groschen. No. It's what it is, man. It is what it is. And away we go. Right then. Combat arena over there. Samine guard. Hired hand. Let's take a look at this combat arena. What's the room? Huh. Maybe some more teacher stuff here. Maybe not. Who the hell knows?
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating.
I just saw some dinosaur run past.
Hey!
Back.
You alright there, laddie?
He just touches with his piss hands.
He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you frae. You speak our language, do you not?
Why would you even take it, Henry? I wouldn't.
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Alright, well, he's not gonna enjoy this. He's gonna get the shit beaten out of him.
You're gonna die!
Stop beating!
He didn't even get a single hit on me. Maybe he did get one. He didn't even do any damage.
What in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
And of Skallets.
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samine's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
sir.
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
You guys would slow me down at this point.
So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. So, do you know what to do? Or have you got any more questions?
I've got some questions, yeah.
Actually, there is something I'd like to ask about.
Who's this Yurko?
This Yurko and his mates. Who are they?
They're Lord Samin's kin. They're fine as long as they don't get too much booze inside them.
Only they're from Moravia, so they're never far from the booze.
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to himself. Besides, they stick with the family when push comes to shove. And you can't say that about everyone.
Hold on, let me hear this.
Lord Samin's
okay.
kin.
Only they're from...
But what can I tell you,
Okay.
lad?
They're always drunk. The famine, they're not drunk, but they're always drunk. Ay.
And you, sir? What is it you do?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake about you. If you haven't figured me out by now, you can't be very bright.
No, I just meant, what exactly is it you do for Lord Semin? And your name isn't exactly very common.
I'm the captain here, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you what a
Spell
captain
Captain
does.
wrong in the subtitles.
As for my name, it's a nickname Lord Samin's grandpa gave me. May he rest in peace. When I joined his service as a young fella, I took my gnarly club with me. Wouldn't use anything else. I was used to it. And more than once helped me to, well, win an argument. I broke many a hard skull with it. And it's still in one piece. We've been together so long, we even share the same name.
You're lucky you didn't turn out to be Captain Knob.
Or Captain Headcracker. You're right.
Captain Knob would be great.
I'd like to go and see that wedding.
Wouldn't we all, lad? And what would you do there?
Well, I heard Lord von Burgov will be at the wedding, and I need to speak with him.
Son, I don't know if you're serious or yanking my pizzle. Anyways, you're Radovan's hand, ain't ya? He'll be coming to the wedding. He's making a wedding gift for the groom. Stick with him, and maybe he'll take you with him.
I'd like...
Wouldn't we all?
Well...
Son, anyways, stick with...
Okay, well, we should get going then.
We should probably get going.
My thoughts exactly. Off to the courtyard then.
Meet Gnarly and Lord Samin in the courtyard. Alright, well, bye guys. What's in here? What's in here? Some groschen? Yeah, whatever. Candle. I'll take the Nighthawk and the groschen. Yeah, I'll take that too. You guys can keep that. Pigskin? Yeah, I'll take it. Got a bell end. I should have done that the last time I was in here. Closing that door. Oh well. Oh well indeed. What's this? Nothing. Excerpt from the wedding contract. Let's have a little read of this then, eh? Okay. You guys have fun with that, I suppose. Skills, scholarship. Yeah, man, I just don't see us getting to like level 18. While we're here. Not unless like the game just throws a shit ton of books at us at the castle or something. I don't know, man. List for the feast. Have a little look at that. Have a little look. I want to see something too. 378. Uh-huh. Good for you guys. Oh, it doesn't even apply. That's unfortunate. I guess only law books and skill books go.
That's quite enough.
What? I didn't even do anything.
You enough.
What? I didn't do anything. Okay, maybe I stole a few things, but I didn't do anything.
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Alright, I don't know what was going on there. But he's letting me walk about now. Right, what's up here? We're gonna rob the castle. Try and find some books, eh? Law books or otherwise. What's inside chest number 2? Noble sword. Huh. It's better than every way. I'll take it. Ah, but was it a two-handed sword? No, it wasn't. Alright, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. No reason not to. Alright, W pick up. Oh, these aren't even guarded rooms. Even so. Even so. I will be having that open. Thank you. Thank you indeed. Now then. What is up here? I don't know what the deal is with this place, but you know, I will be opening it up. Valnbergoff Night Shield. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take that too. It looks pretty cool. Some pretty decent loot here. I'll take all of it. We need to figure out what's weighing down our inventory so much apart from our armor that we're wearing. Because like, holy fuck, we're always near capacity. All the time. Right, see you later, bros out. What's in here? What for dog? Just for dog. Come on. Ah. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy indeed. There's some bacon in here, huh? Alright. Oh shit, man. The kitchen, eh? Another look around the castle. The cook, Dorothy.
Time is pressing. Soon it'll be too late to ride out with Lord Semine.
So we gotta be quick then, eh? That's fine. I've almost finished robbing.
Poking around in there. Here! He's the one that did it!
It's no good. But there was nothing interesting but chest anyway. Private area, huh? Why is it a private area?
Time is pressing. Soon it'll be too late to ride out with Lord Semine.
You worried me a little bit right there. I will not lie.
You have a kind master.
Wait, what? Where are we? Wait, what? I should recognize this place, but I don't. Oh wait, no, okay, now I recognize it. It did not like register in my mind what the hell I was looking at for a second. Mishka, huh? Apparently no one noticed me doing that. But,
Fine! I'll make you surrender.
right, nothing in there, it's interesting. I will take a look around and he will not be able to stop me, man. I have more than enough time to meet up with them. Am I? Who's gonna kill you? Alright, there's some high value stuff in here, but nothing that's like making me crazy for loot, you know? Maybe you? No. What about you guys?
Jesus Christ be praised. Don't get ideas. I wasn't at my best. But I'm not gonna scrap with you again.
Uh-huh. Let's go out with Nari then, and then hopefully they'll still be there. We can speak to them.
Get moving, son.
Can I ask you something, Cap?
Sure.
What about Lord Semine? What's he like?
What are you asking me, son? We don't know each other well enough for me to criticize my master.
Oh, I'm not asking you to criticize him.
And would you believe me if I told you he's kind and just? That he knows how to make some coin, but he ain't no miser. He knows how to give orders, but he'll listen to advice too.
Sounds almost too good to be true.
See? You wouldn't believe me.
How about von Bergov? What's he like?
Well, actually, I don't know that much about Sir Otto. He spends a lot of time in Prague and traveling all over the kingdom. He ain't in Trotsky that often. Once a year before Christmas, he invites his yeomen there, including Lord Sameen. That's decent.
That's all you know?
That's it.
I'll get going. Can I ask?
Sure.
I'll get...
Hey, young fella. Are you going to keep us waiting?
Right, what we'll do is we'll let them ride off.
Run along. We'll manage on it.
We'll let them ride off, I suppose. We'll do the dialogue with the other guy, and then,
On your way.
we'll do the dialogue with the other guy, reload,
What's up,
I guess.
youngster?
No, we'll just do it, I guess.
I'm ready to set up.
Where the fuck have you been? Leaving us standing here like fence posts. For shame.
My apologies, Captain. I had to...
Enough talk. Let's go. And keep up with us, eh? No loitering.
He's not happy we made him wait, eh?
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of town and headed towards us, they had to go to Troskovitz.
You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
We'll talk to those guys later.
What do you
No biggie.
think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig.
Hold on, chat. Let's make some inventory weight space. Do we need to? £60 is a lot of weight. I don't think we need to, man. Oh, it's worse than what we have. Oh, it's a bit... I'd say... I guess.
And then he behaves like I shit golden.
I think we... I don't know if we missed some dialogue there. I really don't. So I want to reload. And we're not going to open our inventory this time.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
What, wait, horse! What are you doing?
Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Here we go.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant.
We might not have missed dialogue, but just in
We're out of
case.
wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's
Yeah, we
father,
didn't miss dialogue.
you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
Yep.
Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
Yeah.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh?
I'll take
That's
it.
what I like to see.
My Henry's
There's an
pretty strong right now.
abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right,
Sure.
sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Go on, I'll explain it. No? Okay. If you say so. Yeah, these are some good rules you're telling me right here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Chat, he's not explaining it, he lied. He wants an accident to happen. I wasn't expecting this to happen, to be honest, chat. A little bit of an awkward silence. Is that the ring I'm going to be fighting in?
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
Gnarly? Alright. Gnarly, why did you get back on? We're staying here, you know that, right?
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
The quill is mightier than the sword.
I believe the quill is mightier than the sword.
Is that so? Well, that's nice, son. Next time you meet a fella on the road who wants to rob you, you can write a sonnet about it. Or maybe you try and tickle him to death.
Maybe I will.
What I meant was... Well,
What do I care? Just save the wise arsery for someone with the stomach for it. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
I don't really want your club, to be honest. No, like, why do I want that? No thanks. It's terrible too. What leveled up, by the way? Speech? Okay. Mid. I don't know, man. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna hit level 20. All these perks are somewhat mid.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Shit. Dude, stop. Dude, stop. I need to get my stamina back. Fucking hell. There's not really much time to I'm not getting any like opportunity to master strike. I improved my heavy weapons somehow. I don't know how I improved my heavy weapons, but apparently I did.
Come here, son. What do you say, son?
I didn't even work up a sweat.
Climb off your high horse, sonny. You might have won, but you ought to show a bit of respect.
Oh, leave him be, Gnarly. He's young. He'll figure it out on his own in time.
Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he's saved my arse more than once.
I'm never going to use it.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
Alright, well. I'm never going to use it, but you know. I'll collect it, for sure. Alright, let's go.
Yes? Hmm?
Come on, guys. Mount up. What is he doing? Okay, he's coming. Yeah, the follow feature is just... I know already said it, but holy shit, dude. So nice to have.
Needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Skalitz, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Both for good advice. Chat, I've noticed this for a while, but can I not like fix this weird grey filter? Is that part of the gamma? I think that's part of the gamma. That looks nice, but as soon as it gets dark, it's like, what the fuck, man? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a little bit too bright for day, because like it looks kind of greyish. But if I don't have it on, it's too dark. It's like fucked up, you know. What if I do this? It looks like some kind of fever dream now. Saturation. What if I drop it by another 0.10? Still kind of looks like a fever dream. What if I halve it? I just want just enough. Hang on. That kind of looks good. It doesn't look like it has like a grey filter on it anymore. What? Okay, because like this is it at 0.00. So it doesn't look too bad. And then what if I put just like 0.10 saturation? I don't know, man. I feel like it might just be better without it. Can't really tell. Ideally, I would like it to look like this all the time. But if I have it like that, when it's dark in game, you can't see anything. It is completely pitch black.
You silly doggy.
Alright, because what if I do this? Color correction. Saturation. No, like it's not saturation. It's not really gonna help. way too dark. Trying to like get a good feel for this. But like it's not really helping. I might just leave it as it was. There isn't really much I can do. What does this do? No, it's not good. It's not good at all. Opacity, contrast, brightness. Flashbang. Yeah, there's not really much I can do. This doesn't help. Doesn't change anything. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't think this changes anything either. Nope. Alright. Let's put up with it like the way it is. Kinda don't like it, but can't make it any better.
We're in Troskovitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
About who? Since you're not here, how could I speak of you?
That's what I like to hear. Now run along.
There's no way the bailiff doesn't see you. In fact, I kind of want to drag the bailiff out here to make him see you. And have a conversation right next to you. There's too many things on screen. Right, he's in here. Yeah. Isn't he just like outside the window right there?
God grant you health.
He is. That's crazy work.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semine on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semine would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semine is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
You're right, Master Bailiff. Don't worry, though. People will find out you spared no expense for your daughter's wedding.
Let's hope. More like that old miser will go around saying the opposite and put me to shame.
I don't think Lord Semine would do that. Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
Alright, well, that's all then.
Thanks.
They're probably dead, so, you know. And we'll see you later, you scribe.
Would you like, sir?
And then when I robbed a bunch of books from you all them hours ago. If only there was someone else like you in the area who could fund my scholarship exploits.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yitchin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum! Let's hurry! To Yitchin!
Sir, I can send a message to the Yitchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise Lord Jesus Christ. If I
not
have
very
to
cool.
choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
Can we
remember
now?
that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that?
Don't you
I'll
see
bet
I'm
my
walking
brains
here?
they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then.
Imagine being that NPC, walking right into a line of 3 horses and being like, hey, I'm walking here. As if you're the one that's not at fault for walking into the horses. The audacity of these people. It's crazy. Absolutely diabolical it is. Insane work. To be honest with you, this wasn't part of my plan. I was planning on looting Semyon, going up and doing that one activity, and then ending the recording. And then doing this, whatever this would be. Is that noble sword good to use yet? No, it's still classed as stolen.
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go. You found anything, lad?
Not yet.
You found anything?
Not yet.
Right, let me get off the horse. Right, wants me to look to the left, eh? Very well, isn't that it? Is that not it? No. Have we been here before? At the poachers. Yeah, we have. It might want me to ask the gravedigger about them. Oh, maybe not.
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
Indeed. I guess we found the way then, eh? I wonder if the gravedigger knows anything about it. There you are, you bastard.
Blessings to you.
Did you see a cart drive through here by any chance?
All the time, friend, from Truskovich to Yitchin and back. Sometimes even a slow cart with a dead body.
I'm looking for a cart loaded with goods from the blacksmith. Probably moving fast.
Now that you mention it, I do recall something of the like. They even dropped a sack of charcoal. When you go out of the cemetery onto the road, you should see it right there on the right-hand side. God be with you.
See. Not going to that right now, we're in the middle of something. Alright, we found it. Yo.
You found anything?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road.
To the right of the road.
The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is then. Gnarly! Back here!
Then I'll ditch to the right of the road.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir.
I was gonna leave him behind.
I just hope we find the horses too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's the change in the economical situation, sir. The burghers have more rights, and they make smart use of them. They put their coin to work for them. They've got shops, baths, inns, mills, while the nobles sit waiting until Jack from Backwater Hamlet brings them 3 groschen in taxes on St. Gallus's Day.
You're right there. Only Jack hasn't even got 3 groschen these days. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one.
Maybe I
Not
could be the new
Wenceslas
king.
Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Indeed. Bag of charcoal right there. Dude. This is... It's right here. It's right here. This is it. This is the cart right here. Guys? Alright. I guess they don't care. That's it right there. That is literally it.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
I already saw it, but... That's crazy work.
Well then.
Nothing but...
Yeah, what else would there be? All right. Till we meet again. Well then.
Nothing but...
Yeah. Till we meet again.
Till we meet again. Till we meet again. Till we meet again.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Yeah, come on guys. Right here. Oh, very peculiar this, isn't it?
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Indeed.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well,
Yeah.
we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old Yarmilka would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you, they got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage.
They're saying more dialogue. I'm gonna see what the dog's barking about. St. John's Fire.
That'll be the remains of the Midsummer Night bonfire.
The what? Right, we missed some dialogue, so I'm gonna reload and then we'll go down.
Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you, they got ambushed.
I'm gonna get
by the
attacked.
bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth.
Yeah, it is a little bit
I
creepy.
ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my leg stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Sameen was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why's that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins, and white ladies. Every night,
Yeah, voices up there.
gathered by the hearth, the old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the window...
Listen.
Yeah, I hear it.
Hold on, I must have finished it. Listen to that. I didn't realise what I was doing.
Let them get away with it. The hearth, the old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the whirring of the spinning wheel...
Have you forgotten I was ordained?
Wait a moment. Do you hear that?
Oh. I want the speech XP. Now that we know that's the end of the dialogue, I want the speech XP.
I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me...
Listen.
Yeah, I hear it.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
Different than the other. All right.
Yeah.
That ain't normal. Everyone must be laughing.
Up there, mate. What's up there?
Some people might like it. I don't know who'd like that. And if they do something, what the fuck?
What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I could check it
I used
out.
to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
Alright.
I'm trying to tell a story for amusement, not listen to your supposing. Have you forgotten? I was ordained, you ignoramus.
For fuck's sake, you was never
Those definitely
ordained,
aren't the
Honza.
blacksmith's hands.
I was. Stumble did it. In the forest chapel by Bodhirat.
Like fuck he ordained you. Just 'cause old Stumble poured some pond water on your head in the woods don't mean a damn thing.
But Stumble's a priest.
Stumble is a drunken old fool who claims he was a priest. He can't even quote one psalm.
Don't you think he'd have a better nickname than Stumble if he was a priest?
Hey, it ain't his fault. What's wrong with his legs?
What's wrong with his legs is they can't stay away from the tavern.
You two don't know the truth from an hole in the ground. Stumble was a priest. He showed me holy pictures and taught me a lot.
Aye, Stumble was a priest. Pigs can fly, and Ghoul's name is really Sophie.
For a wench, he's got a miserable pair of tits on him. You don't say. You really saw that?
I'm not kidding. Honza, tell him I'm not having him on. You saw it too.
So what?
True.
He ain't yanking your pizzle. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. She had one different than the other.
All right. But that ain't normal. Everyone must be laughing at the wench.
Why? Some people might like it.
I don't know who'd like that. And did they do something?
What the fuck do you imagine they'd do? Light up in the dark?
Yeah, why not?
Leave him be, Honza. You're right. They did something. They rolled around and gave off sparks.
Aye, sparks.
You two are arseholes. I'd have nothing to do with a wench like that. It ain't right having a pair like that. She might be hexed, or maybe a witch.
You see, hexes.
This guy's yap a
It
lot.
ain't that strange. Even my uncle had a pair like that. Each eye a different colour, and he definitely weren't hexed.
How would you know?
True. You never know what crosses folk have to bear.
Jesus, Honza, don't start again. I'm trying to tell a story for amusement, not listen to your supposedly educated claptrap.
Supposedly? Have you forgotten I was ordained, you ignoramus?
For fuck's sake, you was never ordained, Honza.
I was. Stumble did it, in the forest chapel by Vodira.
Like fuck he ordained you. Just 'cause old Stumble poured some pond water on
Yeah,
your
that's
head
very
in
well
the
said.
woods don't mean a
I think it's a
damn
leap in
thing.
dialogue.
But Stumble's a priest.
Stumble is a drunken old fool who claims he was a priest.
Let's go back on the port.
Don't you think he'd have a better nickname than Stumble if he was a priest?
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Of course. We'll smash them to smithereens, and in the evening, we'll drink a toast from their skulls. Ha-ha!
Hold your horses, son. Keep some of that piss and vinegar for the fight. You might have whipped me in that pig pen, but this is a different matter.
So, how are we gonna do it?
I can take
Do you
them by
just want
myself.
to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea, Henry. And I see you're equipped for it too. Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't hit one of us.
Right you are, Captain.
Very well. I got this, chat.
They rolled around and gave off sparks.
Aye, sparks.
You two are arseholes. I'd have nothing to do with a wench like that. It ain't right having a pair like that.
That not hit. Crazy work.
Fucking stayed out of it.
Help me with him.
Don't spare him.
There's more of them.
I still can't quite
Hand
get
him a hand
We'll
here.
finish. He's had it.
There we go, that was easy. You guys are terrible at this. Asking me for a hand.
Dawdling.
Stop dawdling, I'm losing.
What's the hold up, damn it?
Dude, shut up. You guys wouldn't get it.
What's the hold up? Hey, Henry, get over here.
No, I'm busy. What's the hold up, damn it? What's the hold up, damn it?
What's the hold up, damn it?
What's the hold up, damn it?
Hey, Henry, get over here.
Alright. You got. Sorry. This isn't. Oh no, we set to save it, right? Yeah. Oh. Alright, cool. Gnarly.
Oh,
This day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here, and none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Well, we can't ask them now.
Oh, well. That's how it goes sometimes.
But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
Shouldn't we send for reinforcements?
Who would we send for? By the time we return, the bastards will be gone along with my goods.
Don't worry, lad. This scum is no match for us.
Real. Let's go.
I am. Let's go.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
It makes no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Shani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
Yeah, we got this.
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Oh, that thing just went right through his face. I hope he's fine with that.
Ahem, gentlemen. I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Of course you can have everything back. As long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
Crossbow? That's nothing crazy.
What are you gaping at? At them!
I'll kill you. Hammer them, men! Nice hit!
For glory! A carnage! Dodge!
Beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! We'll finish. Nice!
These guys are weak.
They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
Wait.
You have to spare me.
Wait, I'm looking.
Hey,
I'm looking at my loot. I'm looking at my loot. Wait, you don't get it. You don't get it. Wait. What do we have?
Do you hear?
You don't get it. You don't get it.
What now? One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands. Besides, you're the one who's supposed to keep watch.
I'll go and track him then.
Great.
Word
Hurry.
always gets around.
Ay, ay, ay.
I'm a nobleman. You have to spare me.
Oh, do be quiet.
Doesn't understand that I'm busy looting.
They got what they deserve, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
Hold on. This won't take long at all. This won't take long.
Henry, do you hear?
Hold on.
What now?
Here we go.
One of them bastards.
Did you...
No!
But they'd taken him captive. What use would he be to us?
Are you deaf? Didn't you hear what they said? They took him captive because he wanted to drive off with the load. They fucked over Radovan, fucked over his lordship, and wanted to fuck over that bandit too. They were in cahoots. Only the thief wanted to rob the thieves.
Uh-huh.
And they deserve the same punishment, if not more.
And what punishment can he expect? Maybe he'd surrender to me if I could promise him something.
Now listen up, Henry. We don't promise nothing to no scum. Never. He'll most likely get the rope. And if you promise him anything else, you'll be lying. Don't forget, a man's word of honor is what separates a noble from a robber.
I'll go and track him then.
Great. Hurry.
Get what's coming to you.
I'm just telling you what people are saying. It's not easy for us nobles.
No, it's not.
At least there's something we agree on.
I didn't want to nick the car, honest.
What happened to you?
I didn't want to nick the car, honest.
As you wish, sir. Although...
Be quiet.
Alright, so he's over there somewhere. What's in here? I'll take this. Oh, nice. Another one of these. Our inventory's getting full. I hope we're almost done here soon. Doesn't open. It's fine, I guess. What about up here? Have we been here before? Ah, that's cool. Got some nice loot. Alright, let's go pack this guy down. I'll get the noose. Oh well, it is what it is. He shouldn't have done what he did. Did he go up here maybe? Nope. It's not over here. Can I see him if I go up here? Nope. Did he go over here maybe?
Everything.
Well, 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 look who it is.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear to you that you're no match for me. Even if the noose is waiting for you, it's still a more pleasant death than getting your head smashed in with a rock. And believe me, I'll
Looks
do
so
it if there's
goofy
no
with
other
them
way.
spectacles on.
Alright, I'll come with you. But you'll put a word in for me.
I might. As long as you don't try anything.
Promise me.
I won't promise you anything. Now come on. I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Samin. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible. about what happened with his hands.
Would you wait?
Could you wait a while? I'd better just check that I haven't lost anything while running around here.
All right, but make it quick. I was happy to get out of Sameen for a while, but now I'm looking forward to being back at my own fireside.
Alright. What about you?
I didn't want to nick the car, honest.
Stupid fritter. If I steal this, they're gonna go crazy. I don't see why they would. Yeah, I didn't think so. There'd be no reason for them to go crazy. Alright. I think we've gotten everything here.
Is that offer of a...
Sure.
What happens with the hands?
What's gonna happen with that pair?
You mean Radovan's hands? We'll see. The one that ran for it, it's clear with him. The other fella was tied up, so who knows what went down. Maybe he was innocent. Gnarly'll have a word with him, and we'll see what he tells us.
Sir, Venser surrendered because I promised to put in a good word for him.
Well, it's nice that you promised him, but I'm the one who'll decide on the fate of that scum, and it's quite clear to me.
All right.
Could use a ride.
Would be great. Well,
let's get out of here, chat. We're done here.
Wait until you're my age. Well, let's get going.
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Venser's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gills.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me over. It doesn't matter whose idea it was.
So, you wanted to steal the cart for yourselves, but you still got caught?
I didn't want to steal anything. That was Venser.
It was your idea. What the fuck are you talking about, blaming Venser?
You really are prize idiots. If you hadn't gone round the rocks, you could easily have got away. But I've got a big heart, so I sent the lads to give you a hand.
I told Francie it wasn't a good idea to nick it.
Bollocks. As soon as you saw the lads, you gave the horses the whip. You were holding the reins, Venser.
You see?
While you were shouting rude insults. So you're both in it up to your necks, as far as I'm concerned.
Where are you taking us?
To Sameen, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realise you can't just execute me.
It depends. By right, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and knock your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my bizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
If Lord Seming's in a good mood, he'll try to find out whose idea it was.
It definitely wasn't mine.
You're such a rat, Francie.
On the other hand, when I hear you lot going on, I reckon he might not give a damn.
I'm innocent. I swear I'm a Marcel.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Psha! Every man you could, I dragged to the gallows, swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
The captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right. You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
Dude, this game, 10 out of 10. It really is. W game. Do we want to get off here? I'm not sure. Do we want to get off? Do we? I don't know.
Right, we're in Troskovitz. This is where you get off, Henry.
Thanks a lot, Captain.
Don't forget to go and tell Radovan what happened, so he can stop worrying.
Will do.
And drop by some in sometime. You may be wet behind the ears still, but you're a laugh to have around.
Thanks. You're not bad yourself, for an old fart.
You're not too old to get spanked, lad.
Should we get off? We probably should. That's the end of a dialogue, isn't it? I think so. Alright. Here I go. Probably get to the other side. What if I do this?
Guma! Book this! Pray for a quick death, you bastard!
Dude, stop a second. Stop! Dude. Dude, stop! Stop!
Take that!
Fucking hell. Oh, I can't even fight back. Why am I too uncomfortable to sprint? Alright. I can't even fight back. That's funny. Alright, I just wanted to say. Alright, bye guys. I shall see you later. I guess I go to Takov now. Put my shit away. Maybe speak to the blacksmith.
Good day to you.
Yeah. Is that sword still? Yeah. Unfortunate. I'll sleep first and then maybe it might be gone. Who knows? You can only hope, I guess. Now is it still? Plaster's stolen. It is. Alright. Let's put a shit ton of stuff away then. I wish it didn't show equipped stuff. That'll be very convenient, but you know, it is what it is. Cheap wine, yeah, well, that can all stay. It's gonna all go away. Oh. We lost our flower power perk. I gave away all my herbs. That's fine. There we go. There we go, flower power's back. What else do we need? Put away all this stuff, for sure. What else? Drinking dye, ordinary dye. One of them can go away. All this stuff too. Yeah, that's plenty of space. How many of the Lucifer set do we have? We have 3 out of 6. Holy Trinity die. KCD2. Holy Trinity die. Does it only roll 3s, or is it just likely to roll 3s? I think it's just likely to roll 3s. Yeah. If we get like, I don't know. Oh, we only have 2, not 3, never mind. But if we get 6 of these, I might use them. Because they're cool, you know? But, other than that, I don't know, man. Here you go. Have some food. Alright, maybe later. When you're not stuck. Let's get some food. Our character is rather hungry. Rather hungry indeed. Is that overeating? It is. Only slightly. But it is overeat. We have slightly overeat. That's fine, we'll burn it off real pretty quickly. The cart has been found.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semin's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realized they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semin, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semin, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down? The whole band?
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the carts and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Semin took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Semin will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
I doubt it.
It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
That's
Young
awful.
Lord Semin's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truskovitz. What do you think of her?
Well, young Semin is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Semin. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
No, Master Blacksmith. There's no one waiting to drag me to the altar in irons.
Good for you, lad. Have your fun while you can. No need to hurry. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble born. Old Semin wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Not having a good steel.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're
Indeed.
right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
We get it.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand.
Indeed, I do.
Catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil.
Oh no,
and
not
there
the
have been other
devil.
strange goings on.
What strange goings on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition, but that's all I know.
Let's see. Made a pact with the devil?
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Maybe.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia, but you'll have to ask the Truskovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Right.
Maybe.
I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Semin's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Truskovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
It is when it's only a game character.
What do you need, sir?
Well, that's about the sword.
I'd like to ask more about that sword.
What more do you need to know? Have you asked at the Truskovitz Tavern about that hermit? God's nails, you've got a job to do. Get on with it so we can get it done on time.
No.
What do you hear?
What's new?
Try asking around at that nomad camp. I heard a woman there was looking for a blacksmith. A ranker, or something like that.
And wouldn't you know what she wants?
No, and I don't really care. These nomads are none of my business. And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you, blacksmith.
I see.
What's new? I don't know. It's all been...
Well, I never indeed. I guess every time we stop, there's always some more. And there's more going on down there, interesting. I might do the Semin area, but to the Nomad area, up around to here, right? I don't know yet. Is it not even tracked? B? Where's the yellow B? Oh, I've got that's people from Troskovitz, that's right. Yeah, didn't keep on Troskovitz, yeah. Anyway, we've been recording for over 3 hours, so I think it's good for the YouTube video when it ended here. Watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps a lot. Or on Twitch would help even more. Regardless, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.